The Washington Commanders are at home for Week 3. They get the high-flying Philadelphia Eagles, who come in with all sorts of swagger.
There's some fantasy owners still watching this one, and a sack by Sweat.
Statement made, Jalen Hurts. Hurts put on a passing clinic last Monday. 333 yards, rating near 110, a touchdown, 10.7 yards per attempt.
Again, launch downfield, Watkins wide open, touchdown.
What made that performance even more impressive? How he spread the ball around. Washington's secondary has a big three to try and slow. Hurts used all three all game long in Week 2.
Hurts throws, got it with the catch. Hurts fires, passes, low but caught. And another grab for DeVonta Smith. Hurts, pass caught, A.J. Brown. Stops, starts it back up, gets a block, out of bounds near the 25.
So stack that passing attack up against this passing defense. Commanders gave up 4 TD passes to Jared Goff, rating of 121.7.
Goff steps to his right, throws, end zone, touchdown! St. Brown.
Washington's front provided their secondary assistance, too. They'll need it again this week. DARON Payne sacked 5 pressures. Washington as a whole, 3 sacks, 11 QB hits.
Goff taken down. DARON Payne.
Hurts will try and extend things, so he is susceptible to getting planted. Happened 3 times last week.
Hurts tries to come back around. I mean, it's over with.
Now, though, we get to what has Hurts' stock really shooting through the roof. Stopping him as a passer is only half the battle Washington faces. Those legs, as dangerous as a Daniel LaRusso crane kick.
From just inside the 4, Hurts to the end zone for the touchdown.
Commanders also have to worry about Miles Sanders. 17 carries last week, 80 yards, 4.7 a pop.
Hand off to Sanders on first down.
That doesn't bode well for a Commanders defense that couldn't stop many ball carriers last week. 191 yards allowed on 8 yards a carry, 2 50-plus yard runs allowed.
Some trickery from the Lions as St. Brown takes it down the sideline.
So Carson Wentz and company, can you keep up? It's possible if Wentz plays like he did in the second half of their Week 2 loss. He and the offense played catch-up against the Lions. Wentz finished with a nice line, 337 yards, 3 TDs, rating close to 100.
Wentz looking, throws, end zone, touchdown, Logan Thomas.
He did all that while running for his life, too. Took 5 sacks, 11 QB hits. Part of it is that he holds the ball longer than he should.
Aiden Hutchinson wrapping back around for the sack. High motor guy, high effort.
Eagles can capitalize on that. Fletcher Cox, Josh Sweat, Hassan Reddick, 2 sacks combined last week, 12 pressures.
Cousins has it knocked away. Fletcher Cox forced it.
Wentz has found a lot of success throwing to Curtis Samuel through 2 weeks. Last week, 9 targets, 7 receptions, 78 yards, and a score.
As Wentz throws, Samuel, touchdown!
Sets up a nice one-on-one matchup with AVONTE MADDOX. He had a nice week, too. Only 4 receptions allowed for 33 yards, and interception as well.
Pass is picked again. AVONTE MADDOX.
Washington's superstar receiver, Terry McLaurin, 75 yards on his 4 catches.
Wentz on first down, McLaurin.
McLaurin will probably have to get away from the wide receiver slayer. Darius Slay played one of the best games you will ever see from a corner last week. Took on the mighty Justin Jefferson most of the game. 7 targets, 2 receptions allowed, 19 yards allowed, 2 interceptions, 5 passes defensed, rating against donut hole.
Cousins to the end zone and intercepted. What a night for Darius Slay.
Commanders do have a deep receiving group. Rookie Jahan Dotson has scored 3 times in 2 games.
Wentz fires on second down, and Dotson able to make the catch.
Philly's play against the pass, though, top-notch in most phases last week. Just ask Kirk Cousins. They dominated him.
But overall, he had a mano-a-mano, and he came up and made the play.
Only 2 weeks in, though, narratives can flip on a dime. Tell everyone how you think it plays out. Include some keys to the game. I like reading those the most. Here's the 10 predictions we always supply.